So, hi, I'm Joanne, and I'm going to do the practice exam with you. So, this is the review of exam. When you enter the exam, you're gonna encounter all these questions, and then each question will be in the similar pattern, but I will use different parameters. That means different numbers. Okay, so as you enter the test, the first question you will encounter is called decimal subtraction. So you need to learn how to subtract the decimals. And when we talk about it before, the subtracting decimals, the only thing that you need to do is you have to align your decimal point. So what I do it here is 24.52. I align my decimal point. So in here, this is 0. So what I do here is that I use 2 to minus 0, and I use 5 to minus 6, and 5 is smaller than 6, so I have to borrow a 10, a digit. I wouldn't say a 10, but it's a digit that's 10 times more than that. So it becomes 15 minus 6, so this is 9. I align my decimal point, drop it off. Then what do I do? 3 minus 9, 3 minus 9, 3 minus 9, and 3 is smaller than 9. So what do I do? Again, I borrow a digit that's 10 times more. And why is this 10? Because this is how we used to count. When we encounter 10, we move to the next digit. So 13 minus 9 is 4. And then what do? I drop off the 1. So what do? I minus, I drop, I minus, I drop, I minus, I drop, I minus if I cannot borrow a digit and drop. I minus if I cannot borrow a digit, minus and drop, and drop. So what I need to remember is my decimal point needs to always align in decimal subtraction, but not in decimal multiplication. Okay, so question number 2. Question number 2, as you enter the exam, you're gonna encounter a question. It's about a decimal division. So when we talk about decimal division, you see this decimal division sign as a fraction bar. So I can make it 9.6 over 1.6. Since this has become a fraction, I know if this is a fraction, I can expand it and the value stays the same, right? If the numerator and the denominator multiply the same number, then the value of the fraction is gonna stay the same. So I'm using this property of the fraction to help me do the division. So what do? I copy 9.6 over 1.6. But I'm going to multiply 10 to the numerator and the denominator. This will make it 96 over 16. So what do? 96 divided by 16. So when I do the division here, 9.6 divided by 1.6. So I take off the decimal point because both numerator and the denominator, both the dividend and divisor, I multiply by 6. Then what do? I start estimating how much I need using multiplication. For example, I estimate by 5 because 5 times 6 is 30, so 5 plus 3 perhaps is getting close. So this is 80. It seems like it's not enough by the mental math because this is 80, this is 96, so happen to be 16 difference. So what do? I estimate by 6. So 6 times 6 is 36. 6 plus 3 is 96, so I use 6 minus, so my answer is 6. So I write down and box my answer. For the first question, I should also write down and box the answer. So as you enter questions 3, you're gonna encounter fraction multiplication. So as we introduced in the class, there are 2 ways to do fraction multiplication. So method 1, you could have used distributive property, make it 2 plus 1 over 3, multiply 4 plus 1 over 5. And remember, this only applies in fraction multiplication, because when I encounter fraction division, it becomes way too complicated. That doesn't worth our energy to do it. So 2 times 4 is 8. The good thing for this method is I can smaller down the number. So 4 times 1 over 3, 4 over 3. 2 times 1 over 5, 1 over 3 times 1 over 5, 1 over 15. So what I do here is 8 plus 4 over 3 plus 2 over 5 plus 1 over 15. So 8 plus, expand this, make it 15. So to make it 15 times 5 times 5, this is 20. Plus times 3, this is 6. And 15 happen to be 15. So this is 8 plus 15, 27. So simplify it, 15, 12. I see common factor divided by 3. So 9 and 4 over 5. Then I box the answer. So in this way, if I go for this way, the number is going to be smaller. But then I have to remember to add these 3 up by common in the denominator. The other way for me to do it is to change it into improper fraction at first. So what do I do? 2 and 1 over 3 times 4 and 1 over 5. So multiply and addition, multiply and addition. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21. So cancel this out, divided by 3. This is 1, this is 7. So what do I do? 7 times 7 is 49, divided by 5. So 49 divided by 5, 45, 4. And I can just stop here because I'm doing fraction multiplication. So the remainder is here, and that's it. For the next question, I am doing fraction